Hi everyone, and welcome to the Road to 40, the TomWasHere Weight Loss Journey, Chapter 3, the Sleep Study. That's right, I'm outside the medical center, gonna head in there to do a sleep study. No, it's weird, a lot of people, when they were talking about doing a sleep study, they all got home kits. I wasn't even given the option for a home kit. They just said, all right, come here and do a sleep study. So this is a unique experience. I've never done this before. I have no idea what to expect. And we're going to get into it. And we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to try to maybe do some filming in there if I can get away with it. Let's get into it. Chapter 3, Road to 40, Weight Loss Journey, the Sleep Study on Tom Was Here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
All right. You ever wonder what a sleep study looks like? It's this. They glue stuff to the top of your head, put this up your nose. I got this on me. I got all this stuff. It's they're monitoring everything. There's a camera over the television that watches you all night. They're watching for different patterns. They're watching for changes in sleep. They're watching for all types of different stuff. So, I really wasn't sure what to expect and kind of what they do. And they do put this paste in your hair. All these different spots in your hair. They put these different electrodes to monitor everything. They're monitoring brain activity. They're monitoring deepness of sleep to determine whether you have sleep apnea or not. And the smart money is, look, I've been snoring for a long time. it's not something where it's just happened. This is something that's been this way over time, and I have pretty much gotten used to being tired all the time. That reason is twofold. One, because I go to bed way too late than I should, but also because I feel like I don't sleep very well. Being tired all the time is kind of like how it's been. So if this study states that something could occur where I'm not as tired all the time, man, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? And I know that happens with a poor diet and with being heavier, so that adds to the factor as well. But if I'm losing weight and can sleep better and, feel like I'm not exhausted all the time, then that's worth it enough for me. Yeah, they kind of give you a nice room to sleep in. You get a nice sized bed. They ask you if you want a fan. You got a nice little digs here. You got Pirates baseball on the TV. I didn't even put this on. It was there for me. They are watching me now. So the object is to sleep. But yeah, if you were just curious as to what a sleep study is, it's this. They glue these electrodes to your head and they put you in this room to crash out so they can monitor what you're doing in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, you don't want a sleep study. You don't want to be in this position where you sleep horribly. Hopefully you sleep very well. But I'm just in this position where I sleep horribly. You up very early. Like what time is it? 9 o'clock now, a little after 9 o'clock now. And I'm going to get a fun morning wake-up call of 4:30 to 5 a.m. Which I don't know if I've been up unless something bad happened at 4:30 and 5 a.m. since, I don't know, it's been a long time. So, I'm going to pack it in, get some sleep. Hopefully, they tell me I sleep perfectly and nothing's wrong with me whatsoever, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. So, sleep study, kind of long overdue to get this done, to really see what's going on here. And, it's peace of mind. At the worst, they tell you, yeah, something's wrong with you and you probably need a machine. Or, yeah, you do have some weird sleeping habits. Maybe it's okay. Now, I've kind of skated through kind of a little lucky in this regard, where certain things that they thought I had or could potentially have, at least, speculation from my family or my wife, and they're like, hey, yeah, you have this and you have this and you have this. So far, not had too many of those things. This one, though, I do think they might be right about. But let's see how it goes. But I'm going to go tuck in here, and I will see you on the very bright early this morning. Yes, the early morning chill of 4:53 a.m. The technicians said they wake us up between 4:30 and 5. I didn't get the 5 minutes that my mom would have allotted me when I was a young boy growing up. No, 4:30 a.m. they were in there. They wake me up. I was like, oh, and the worst possible thing that could have happened during a sleep study absolutely happened during this sleep study. It's only happened to me a handful of times, and of course tonight was the night that occurred. What exactly? Oh, my brain wouldn't turn off at all. It started out kind of like assessing the day. Fun day. I went to YinzerCon today, to put a time reference on it. A bunch of activity in that video. And then a couple hours in, my brain was like running out of ideas. Basically, it was like, Time Life Books presents super sounds of the 70s. You remember 70s music, right? And you're like, yeah, I remember 70s music. It's that point where it's like, when you're sitting there on the couch, you should go to bed, but instead you're watching the dumbest thing possible. Only my brain was doing that. It was fun. I was doing trying to hypnotize myself almost. Like, I asked for a fan because I thought, oh yeah, with the fan noise, that'll work. And I was doing focus on the fan. Focus on the fan and just the fan. Don't think about your day. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about all the stuff you got going on. Just focus on the fan. Find your spirit animal. I was trying to figure out anything to do to go to sleep. So I did actually eventually go to sleep. I have no idea when that was. I just know it felt like an extremely long time. Surprisingly, the stuff, other than the fact that a couple times I rolled in a certain way that it was pulling on me, didn't feel overly intrusive or obstructive. Obviously, it was awkward. You're sleeping in a different bed, that's awkward. You're sleeping with different pillows, that's awkward. You're sleeping differently than what you normally do, and that is awkward. So that part of it made it difficult. But beyond that, it was okay. And I was curious about the results. They don't have the full results. That takes a few days. But the immediate results are that for sure I will be back. That's what I found out, is that absolutely you'll be back. They saw enough in the study that you have to do a second one with the machine. So, of course, and understandably so, most likely the thing that is happening is probably happening, and most likely I will need a machine. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm torn in that regard. I'm absolutely torn. Torn because, that up there, and I don't know obviously the intrusiveness of having to use the machine each night, but that up there took a while to get used to. But at the same time, maybe I won't be as tired all the time. So I have to take the good with the bad, and determine what works best. Obviously, if there's a way that I can go to sleep, wake up, feel rested, which, truth be told, between staying up late and not getting proper sleep, because unless there's days where I sleep the weekend, sometimes my wife will be kind to me and just leave me alone for on the weekend for a bunch of hours. Sometimes I'll wake up in the afternoon. Very rare. It does not happen a ton, but every once in a while I will get they will just let me go in there. Even those days, I don't feel as rested as I should be. There's times where I'll go to sleep for that, and then I'll wake up, and then I'll sit on the couch, and I'll crash out. So clearly there is some issue there with the sleep. So I definitely am going to be here for a follow-up appointment. Yeah, sleep study in the books. Have a second one to do. They scheduled it for June, but they said it was on a move-up list, so most likely they said before June I would be in there. So we're going to go home. We're going to step on the scale. The scale's going to be interesting this time. I don't know exactly what to expect. I will say that I've been doing good during the week. At the weekends have just gone to hell because I've been to event after event after event for the channel and have eaten terribly. So I have no idea what to expect from the scale, but we're going to step on the scale. We're going to go home. We're going to step on the scale, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, so 287 even. That's actually down, well, look, could that be significantly better? Absolutely. But as mentioned, during the week, great. Weekends, when I have all these events going on, and the channel has been getting, surprisingly, a lot of exposure as of late, leading to more events and doing different things. It's made it so that when I'm out somewhere, I eat poorly. And the hope being is that during the week it helps. But look, being firmly, not too firmly, but firmly in the 280s, I'll take at this point. It's just a step forward in progress. Now, before I get into the details of the sleep study, and I'll be honest, it was 4 in the morning. I don't honestly remember what I said. But I do want to thank people that reached out. And I mean not just people that reached out on like YouTube or comments or whatever, but people that I know in life, that, I'll be honest, I don't expect too many people to watch the channel. I still don't expect that. But it's surprising when you find out someone that you actually knew, whether you went to school with them or whatever in life, reached out to say they watched the channel, and also sent me incredible stories of struggle of what they went through to overcome and lose weight, of different tips and tricks to use, food substitutes. Someone sent a comprehensive list of food substitutes that was incredible. And I just want to thank people that I haven't seen in years. I haven't seen these people. And I honestly didn't expect them to reach out, and so thank you. I can't thank you enough for putting in the time and to share, your stories, your information, your tips, everything. Incredibly grateful for that. So with the sleep study, it was weird. They put this paste in your hair. My plan was to come home, do the weigh-in, and do this part of the video at 5 a.m. And while I drove home, I wasn't as tired as I usually am during the week, surprisingly, even though it took so long to get to sleep. But obviously, it was still 5, 6 in the morning, and I was like, well, I'm not doing this now. I'll just do this when I wake up. I'll just do all this stuff when I wake up. So yeah, they do want me back for another one with the machine. I had a feeling that would probably be the case. Because as, just being tired all the time. Just because I have poor sleep habits, not the only reasoning why I am tired all the time. I'm sure that has something to do with it. So, I don't know when that's supposed to be. I think it's scheduled for June, but they're going to try to get me in earlier to do that. And then, yes, I will be one of those many people with the Bane mask that I'm putting on going to sleep. And there's admittedly concerns with that. Just being, how it will affect. I'm sure, like everything, it takes a while to get used to, but, how it'll affect things going forward. But, look, if it helps, if I wake up feeling rested for the first time in years, then I guess that's okay. I guess that's the give and take, you know what I mean? But 287 to be in the 280s is a sense of accomplishment considering all the running around I've been doing on the weekends, especially as of late. And this month doesn't get any less busy. It really doesn't. Not even through the beginning of May do I have not anything scheduled going on. So, lots of crazy things in the works, lots of stuff in the works. But man, to get through the sleep study, to say I like I said, wasn't happy to have been through it. Kind of sucks that I have to go back, but if it's the right step in moving forward to getting a good night's sleep, then I guess I'll take it. So, that'll wrap it up. The Road to 40, Chapter 3 in the books. And sorry so it took so long between 2 and 3, but there's a lot of stuff going on with the channel as of late. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon like John Bailey did, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a TomWasHere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, TikTok, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. But until the next video,
or Road to 40 Chapter 4. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. But until then, bye everyone.